between the lines, it's love defined. Red flags, green flags, late night grind. Text left on red, tell me what's on your mind. Is it passion or just the vibe? It's compatibility over butterflies. Say what you feel but never get to say. Decoding all the games that people play. If it's real or do we let it slide? Welcome to Between the Lines. Between the Lines.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Guess what? We are back to another episode of Between the Lines with Vayne. Of course, I'm yours truly, Vayne. You should know that by now. If you are new to us, welcome to the conversation. And if you've been here before, but it took you a little while to join the conversation, welcome home. You know how we do, you know how we get down. This is a judgment-free zone. We talk about love and relationships and everything in between, clock it. So we're gonna have a great time. And of course, every Tuesday, 8 p.m., you will see or find a new episode. Make sure you're following us right here on YouTube at VAYNEtv. Of course, we're on Spotify and everywhere podcasts are available. And I believe I said everything I need to say, except for the fact that this would not be possible, not just without you all wonderful human beings, but of course our partners as well. Shout out to Kabila energy drink, which you're gonna get a good feature of that in a little bit. Of course, shout out to Halal Eats as well, the Bionic shop, Interior Avenue Inc. Oh my goodness, Monique, big up yourself. If it wasn't for you, okay, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have this wonderful set. And of course, Caribbean Elite Magazine. Now, I want to say something very special. If you don't know by now, shout out to Caribbean Elite Magazine. We are officially partnered, and I have an article with them called The Heartline with Vayne. You can find that in every single issue for 2026. Oh my goodness. And if you don't know who Caribbean Elite Magazine is, I need you to put some respect on them. Because you heard about the Caribbean Music Awards, right? They are the producers, the founders of the Caribbean Music Awards. So, yeah, shout out to my Caribbean Elite family team. Big up yourselves. Thank you for believing in me. And who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? I never thought I would get into editorial work, but here we are. So if you want to send me any questions, if you want to talk to me about Between the Lines, if you want to talk to me about the Heartline and Caribbean Elite Magazine, shoot an email to betweenthelines.vayne@gmail.com. That's betweenthelines.vayne@gmail.com. And you can find us on Instagram as well at, guess what, at Between the Lines Vayne. That's everything now. If I miss anything, I don't know. I will catch it later. The word of the night tonight is X, which is not really a word, but it's a word. It's a word. It's a letter, but it's a word. We're using it as a word tonight. And today we are talking about the breakup. Could be sad for some people, could be a good thing for some people. I don't know where you stand when it comes to breakups or how you're feeling right now. I also know that this could be a touchy subject for a lot of people, so I don't want to just fully make light of it, but obviously we're going to have a good time. And another thing that should be obvious is that I'm not going to sit here and just talk about breakups by myself and just, you know what I mean? I want company. So I had to bring somebody, invite a special, handsome young man who's been traveling around the world, an international recording artist. He's been performing everywhere. Let me tell you, representing the 246 everywhere he goes. Oh my goodness. Shout out to, I'm not even going to say his name just yet. I'm talking about collab with some of the biggest artists in the world. And I know, shout out to DJ Puffy, because I know by way of Puffy, I believe he was able to open for Burna Boy. Oh my goodness, come on. Not only is he representing Barbados, he's also representing Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Don't, not yet. Don't switch the camera yet. Hold on. I wanna, hold on, let me see. Can you hear this? Jeez. You know the song?
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Shoulders, knees, and toes. Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Hey, Cheem is in the building. Cheem.
Yeah.
What's
your boy? Yes.
Yes, nice to have you.
You almost made me blush calling me handsome, boy.
But it's the truth. Hello. It is the truth. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Couldn't feel better.
And how does it feel to be home?
It feels good. Like I was telling you earlier, you know, I haven't been home constantly, and you know, right now it feels good to just come back home and spend a couple months, and you know, get back, you know, with the island and stuff. So it's been good.
And for people who don't know, I mean, just in case somebody out there just don't understand the details, and I know you're from St. James, but give me a little more specifics on your background and like where you grew up, where you went to school.
So I grew up in Haynesville, St. James, Barbados. I left Barbados when I was about 8, 9, and I've been in New York since. So, you know, I got a little best of both worlds, but, you know, now that I'm a little older and now I'm in the soca industry, I've been coming back home to try to get, you know, more back into my roots and stuff. Yeah.
But the accent is very strong.
Still there, never left.
It's
Once
super.
you're a Bajan, you're always a Bajan.
No, there's some people very much so. Give it a little 2 weeks.
I can call switch if you need me to. Like, you feel me? Like, we can talk like that too.
Give it a little 2 weeks in Canada, and all of a sudden they from the 6. You know what I mean? A little
It'd be
2
like
days and 2 days of Brooklyn, and all of a sudden it's Brooklyn. You know what I mean? But hey. So
or you get a little code switching today, man. I do both for you.
But I think that's cool too, like to be able to like
switch,
switch it up, like depending on your environment. I just
True.
don't think it's cool to just completely forget like your roots
It's
and to
true.
be
It's true.
and to deny your roots or whatever. But we not here to talk about that. I just wanted to do like a little, you know, a little background, you know what I mean? And just let people know, just in case they didn't know, once again, that we are currently in Barbados. So Cheem is the real deal. Who have you been? Have you been collaborating with any artists since you've been here?
Since I've been here, me, Marsville, Father Phillips, been working on a few things. I've been talking to Jordan English about, you know, doing some music this year as well. You know, talking to him about how we could, you know, come and be more involved within the crop overseas, and, you know, since I'm always, you know, overseas and stuff. So, you know, things coming.
Y'all linked when he was in New York?
Jordan?
Yeah.
Nah, I linked him in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you were at the Caribbean Music Awards as well.
I was nominated 2 years in a row.
Oh.
I didn't win, but
It doesn't matter. The nomination is everything.
alone,
How did that feel to... So hold on, you were there the year before.
I was there the year before. I was there from it first started. I was one of
Me too.
Yeah, I was there, so yeah.
Did you see me? With I did a... You didn't see me. I did a... I introduced... I did something with Dexter Daps.
I think I do remember. I think I do. When he performed?
We introduced... Who won that award?
Oh, you introduced...
Introduced. Anyhow, I was there representing St. Vincent. I was there representing Barbados, and I think Patrice Roberts won that award. But back to my question, how does it feel to be a part of such just a great platform?
To be honest, it's a real good feeling to know that people out there really seeing the work that you putting in, and you know, it's really an unexplainable feeling, to be honest, how I really felt being nominated. You know, I almost felt like I was gonna get a Grammy, you know, even that's how it felt for the Caribbean, you know, and to be a part of being nominated from the first ever Caribbean Music Awards, I feel like I was a part of history, you know, being made, so that also felt good as well.
Yeah.
You know, like 20 years from now, I could say that, you know, it was a part of the first official Caribbean Music Awards and a nominee, you know.
Anyhow, this is a sidebar. We'll get into it. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to talk about breakups in a second, but I just feel that it's amazing because I'm pretty cool with the team, especially one particular person of the team, and I remember when it was just a thought. Right. So the fact that people, because they're not the only people who tried to do Caribbean awards. So the fact that people view this one as like being the bar or the standard, I just think that's amazing. I think it's amazing for the culture, and I can't wait to see how far it goes. I can't wait to be there to witness you winning your first Caribbean Music Award. And we putting your Grammy in the universe. We putting your BT Award. What else we got?
Later, man. Don't worry. We put it in the air.
We got all of that in the air. So, all right, let's get to relationships, because that's what Between the Lines is about. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yes.
I'm nervous too. Look, I'm going to be nervous with you. I'm going to put my cards down. I'm going to see how much I can just freestyle this thing. I don't need it. I don't need to read everything. I got this.
Let's see what you got for me now.
I got this, I think. Kind of-ish. Maybe. Sometimes. Maybe not. So we're talking about breakups. The word of the night is... You know the word in the X. Come on, you was paying attention. Come on, Cheem.
Paying attention.
So, and hold on. Do you know what you have to do when you hear the word of the night?
I gotta take a shot.
Hold on.
A sip. Might take the whole thing. I don't know.
Wait. Here we go. This is what you got to do. this is what you got to do.
That's the perfect song for the occasion, you know.
Anyhow. Okay. Which one?
She come to take shots. We come to take shots. We come to take shots.
There we go. All right. Let me calm down. All right. So shout out to Kabila energy drink. This is wonderful and amazing. And we already spoke off camera. And you said you already know about Kabila.
I done got drunk off Kabila many times already. So I already know.
So I think you mentioned, which one is your favorite?
The original, the blue one, the party boy, but like that one.
And because there's another party one back there, and because Between the Line is a party, okay, Between the Lines is a party, I'm going to drink one with you, the same one.
Say no more.
All right, we got to open it, pour it in your cup. Oh, let me, shout out to Interior Avenue Inc., okay? We're going to keep your rug perfect. Okay, we're going to keep it perfect. You see that? Oh. All right, there we go. I'm going to put mine in the front, too. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Let's take one for the beginning.
Sir.
Hello, you got to look at my eyes. You never heard of that?
I'm shy. I'm shy.
Have you ever heard of that before?
I'm talking to women.
You ever heard of that before?
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Well, okay, why are you supposed to look at... Because we're having a debate on this. Why are you supposed to look into the person's eyes?
Is it a form of respect?
No.
Well, they don't know.
You like way off.
Tell me that. Tell me way off. That far off. Well, they don't know.
I mean, it is. No, it's not way off. But I had another guest and she was like, "Oh no, it's about bad luck." But it's really you're supposed to look in the eyes or you have 7 years of bad sex. That's a thing.
I never heard that way yet. Well, let's do that again. Let me look in your eyes because I don't need 7 years of
y'all
bad
gonna
sex.
start to make me feel like I made this up. Okay, I need somebody to have my back in these comments.
That in my life.
Hello, I need somebody to have my back down in the comment section because y'all got me looking crazy out in these streets.
I know y'all never heard that.
Kabila energy drink has my back. I ain't studying, y'all. Oh. Ooh.
Couple of these.
Yeah, good. That's right to your chest. All right, we're talking about breakup. But before we get to breakup, like, what is your... Let's stick to you being in the industry first. Like, how do you personally, like, navigate your like romantic relationships, being a public person? Are you someone who do you keep It's
a big topic, boy. Every girl I ever deal with watching this episode because
all right. Are you a person who keeps things private, or do you think? I mean, have you had a public relationship?
I never had a public relationship. I don't think I will have one. Mm-hmm. Well, it kind of depends if I have one, but I'm not really into the public kind of thing. I feel like public, when it's public, it messes with your relationship fast, and people in your business, and people try to ruin your kind of relationship. Especially when they see that you're happy. Mm-hmm. I feel that people try to ruin it when it's public. But when people don't know what's going on, even when you're not arguing or when you are arguing, I feel it's better because you guys could deal with it on your own, right? On your own, rather than the opinions of other people, because the opinions of other people also drive other actions. It might make you, want to break up with the person, or because of other people say and things like that. Mm-hmm.
But how does it for you, because you moving and shaking out there, like you really if y'all don't know, I don't know. I mean, I've been to New York. I mean, just different places, and you on the scene out there. Sure. How does that lifestyle affect your relationships?
A lot. So I've been single for about 7 years now, and the reason is because when you're dealing with somebody when you're dealing with somebody like me in the industry who fan base is heavily women, I met music for women, I don't met music for nobody else. You got women fan base, so of course I can be around a lot of women. I got a lot of women friends, stuff like that. Sometimes, love you have don't understand, what being an artist comes with, or jealousy like to come and play a part in a lot of things, because when I'm on stage, I'm dancing with females, I'm singing to females and stuff like that. So that's really been a big hiccup, because females come into a relationship not trusting you already because of whatever, stereotype they have about artists having a lot of women or whatever. So you know, for me, it felt like it was harder to actually get a woman because when I actually would talk to a woman, I feel like I spent more time trying to prove to them that I'm not what the average artists are. I'm actually a good person. I'm a human. And you can actually try to get to know me, but you know, so I spend more time trying to prove to them that than them actually getting to know me, and I feel that's really draining.
So in these 7 years, you haven't found?
I've been outside. Trust
You've
me,
been
I've
outside.
I ain't just
No.
dry now.
No. I kind of figured that. I think we all read between the lines with that one.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying in that 7 years. Don't drink all the drink. I didn't even say the word of that. No, go ahead. I said XX.
Because
you up
what
here.
that Kabila do to you though? It keep you.
In those 7 years, have you found somebody who? And obviously, we don't need specifics or details, but like anybody you felt like that could handle it, and it probably just didn't work for whatever reason, but somebody who could, like, who is not the jealous type.
Nah, because
What?
they always say they're not until they're in a situation where it has, you really gotta see their true feelings, and they always fold. They always fold.
Now the other question is, because I'm a Libra, so we gotta like check the balance this thing out, because it can't just be them folding. It can't just. I need some accountability here. That should have been the word. That should have been the word of the night.
I'm a little difficult too. I ain't gonna say that. It's all
right,
them.
so,
I'm a little difficult.
We're not getting to that. I just want to get to. Do you like not intentionally do things, but are you like just? Can you be in a space where you just forget that you may have somebody, or you don't really, you just, because it's like, you're an artist, but there's a way to be also respectful to your relationship.
Sometimes. So there I've been in a situation where actually I have been in a situation where she can handle it, but maybe my actions could have been changed to, because I was maybe doing too much, it was doing a little extra.
Doing a lot.
But always come back. It's content. Thing.
Not content.
All content. To me, all content is good content. You just gotta understand
He
that.
said
man.
it. I didn't say it.
You just gotta understand it. If you're the right person, you will understand that all content. All content is good content.
It's content.
It's content.
Okay, that's what he just.
Content.
Somebody write this down. Somebody write this down. somebody take notes. Y'all say he's cute. I need you to jot that note down. It's content. No. Okay. So we're navigating relationships. So in my mind, this is your single season, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I want a relationship, right? Trust me, I want a relationship, but it's really just hard to find that person that's really, like dealing with an artist it's just a lot, because there's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs, there's a lot of no's, there's a lot of yeses, and sometimes some people can't handle being there for the downs, not all the time you're gonna have all the money in the world, not all the time, you're gonna be having all the shows in the world. Not every year you might have, 1 year might come and you might not have a hit song for that year, and some people be ready to get up and leave once you don't got that hit song anymore, so
Ooh. Put a pin in there.
You understand?
Put a pin right there. Because okay, let me clear the energy. I'm a big believer in the power of your words.
Right.
So I don't believe in saying obviously the reality could be like difficult, but I believe your person is there. I feel like when you're actually ready, sometimes we think we're ready.
And we're not.
You're not ready.
It's true.
Because God, in my mind, He know, obviously not in my mind, but He know what's going on.
Right.
So we think we're ready for something. Like, I'm ready. It's been this long. It's been that long. He's like, I need you to learn this. You ain't fully learned that. You ain't learned this lesson yet.
It's true.
You think, I know I'm gonna send you somebody else and then you realize you start realizing, man, I'm kind of dating the same person with just a different name. Because it's a lesson that you're not learning in that situation.
And I also feel like, as I got older, a lot of my karma from when I was younger started coming back to me, because I was a DJ, so I was very popular from young. So when I was a DJ and I was fresh being popular, I was outside, So I feel like, and I cheated before when I was younger and stuff like that. So I feel like all my karma was coming back to me as I got older. That's probably why I'm single for so long.
How do you take that? I know we talking, but how do you take? Some people don't believe in. Some people think like I do all these, I live how I want, I could do bad things, and then I could just turn around and just be a good person, and all the negativity goes away. I personally, okay, do you believe that?
Yeah, you can.
You believe that you can do whatever, and as soon as you become a good person,
you should.
It would erase all that.
What's in the past will stay in the past.
I don't believe that at all.
So you don't believe people could change?
I believe people can change, but I believe your karma is karma. It's not personal. It's like science.
True.
It's like once it go out, it's coming back. It may not come back the same way. Let's not go down. Let's not go because we are way off the topic. Now, this episode of Between the Lines is powered by Kabila Energy Drink. So good, so delicious. Now, I know you've been listening and I know you've been watching. You should know by now. One of my favorites, definitely the Kabila Pure, which is made with absolutely zero sugar. And then I have another one. If you couldn't tell by now, that is Kabila Party. You know, got a little bit of vodka in there. You know what I mean? When you're ready to turn it all the way up, Kabila has you covered. I'm talking about real Caribbean vibes in a can. The entire range of Kabila drinks is now available island-wide. When I'm talking about island, you already know I'm talking about the beautiful island of Barbados. Made with real fruit, no artificial flavor, and a vibe you can always taste. Now make sure you're following Kabila on social media. Of course, that is at Kabisa_Barbados. And of course, you can see right there. I hope you can see how you spell it. It's spelled with a Kabisa. Yeah, Kabila Energy Drink. Boom. So I wanted to paint a picture so we could get to like where you are right now. And so in that 7 years, we didn't name any women, but the assumption is for me that there were quite a few in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody hurt you. Has anybody ever broken Cheem's heart?
For sure. My heart has been broken before, but mostly like in like high school, them younger years, my heart was broken. No, it's just move on. Yeah? Yeah, no, it's just move on. It's too much women in this world, man.
No, so it's giving somebody like damaged you in high school. That's what it is. Yeah.
I had this girlfriend that, well, I thought this was my girlfriend. I was really in love with her, but when it came, yeah, not my ex, but high school.
I just said ex.
Oh, ex, true. When we graduated high school, I found out like I was like her school boyfriend the whole time, and like she was my only girlfriend throughout her high school.
We meet her school boyfriend.
I was just her boyfriend for school. Like when she came to school, that was like I was your boyfriend from there. When you get out of school, her real boyfriend, she goes.
When you say rewind this back. Okay. Are you mean get out of school as in graduate, or you mean get out of school as in it's 2:45 p.m.?
2:45 p.m. But I didn't know that, But when I graduated is when I found out that stuff. Yeah, but so the whole time she was playing me for my whole 4 years of school, and I was faithful to her. I wasn't talking to women, and I think that's kind of why when I got popular after high school, I went on us. Because I really was faithful.
You think? I know. Yeah.
And I found out it was like just her school boyfriend. It was just entertainment for school.
And do you feel like that? Obviously, we both agree that could traumatize you.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. But, I don't want to make excuses. I say that's, but it could play a part for sure. I definitely did.
I think it's a lot of people's stories.
Yeah.
A lot of people get hurt and then just like, you know what?
True.
She was I might as well just live my life. I might as well do what I feel. I just
might as well
do what I feel like doing. But no, it doesn't make an excuse. But I mean, the assumption is that through time you get certain things out your system. Yeah. You realize like hurting people is like not cool.
Yeah.
You realize like building all this negative karma is also not cool.
Yeah.
Because according to Vayne, it's coming back to you regardless. You gotta take that regardless. So. Nowadays, do you consider, because you haven't been in like a real relationship in 7 years, these situationships, let's call them, situationships can hurt just as bad as relationships.
For sure, because I just got out of one actually.
You just got out of one.
Situationship. It wasn't a real relationship, but it was.
But it didn't have official title.
Right.
But the emotions are still there.
Emotions was there, but it didn't have a title because I didn't want to put the title because. Like you said, sometimes you feel like you're ready and then you're not ready. Sometimes I might think I'm ready and then I might go to the country and I see this next beautiful woman and then, and then I want to talk to them. So I'd rather not put the title on it. So it won't be considered cheating technically.
At least, hold on. I need the camera on me right now. At least he's honest.
Yeah, honest. And
you got to know yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not cheating. You can't blame me if we're not together officially.
Yeah.
You know, you could get mad and get infinite by it. You know what you're saying? You can't count that because we ain't together.
We ain't together.
You know what I mean? So,
at least you're honest. I mean, and are you honest up front, like with people?
Yes.
So to me, do your thing.
Yeah.
You're single. You're young. And if you're honest and you're not like deceiving people,
yeah, I don't do that.
So then, sorry, ladies, this is my problem. This is the problem. I feel like some people, not all, some women, in my opinion, from my observation on the outside looking in, maybe I've experienced some things, but that's another topic for another day. I feel like some people view you as a challenge then. So it's like you could tell and tell me if I'm wrong, right or wrong, but you would tell somebody like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not in that space right now. I'm single. Da 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 da. Do you think that some people view that as like, I'm gonna change his mind?
Yes.
I'm gonna be the one.
All the time.
I'm gonna gamble my heart.
All the time.
Yeah.
They try all the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like if I'm in that space, I'm in that space. You can't change my mind.
Yeah.
No matter what. No matter how much I like you, if I'm in that space, I'm in that space. It's like, you know.
So yeah. So Cheem, thank you for agreeing. Let me cheers. I didn't say the word, but I'll just cheers. Yeah. Thank you for agreeing with me with that because everybody doesn't understand that. But yeah, I think that people and then they hurt themselves.
Literally, they hurt themselves, and I try to stop you from hurting yourself. But I mean, if you want to go hurt yourself, go ahead. Like,
you know what I mean?
By all means,
I said it.
I warned you. I feel good with myself that I know that I warned you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I don't feel as bad.
So with that said, you just recently got out of a situationship, so there was a breakup. I don't need to know the details of who like broke up with who, but do you feel like there's a difference for you, and if you're the person who ends it versus if somebody ends it with you? If
there's a difference
in the feeling,
for sure, because you never want to be dumped. It's a bad feeling regardless of, but you know, so. I think it could go for either side. You know, nobody wants to be dumped. Yeah. You know, so regardless of how small it is or, you know, how you say it, just the fact that you being dumped just
it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not a good feeling.
Yeah. Am I good enough?
Especially if you didn't see it coming or anything like that.
Exactly. You know, so.
Have you been both? Like, have you been broken up with?
Yeah.
And of course, you just ended the last one, so you've broken up with somebody before. Like, how does that feel for you being the dumper?
If I about to dump you, that mean I already got somebody that I praying. So once I dump you, I getting a call the person that I praying anyway. So I ain't gonna feel as bad because you know that new feeling you get when you like somebody that you want to talk to them all the time. So once I dump you, I gonna call that person and you know.
We don't got red flags. I need a red flag on the set. Yo, I'm not saying this again.
I'm single. I think I'm too straightforward for some females. You know, I be telling them like it is. Like, I don't. If I want something, I want something. The worst you could say is no.
We are not going to drive past what you just said as if you didn't just say it. Rewind that again, Mr. DJ. So wait. So, are you saying in order to break up with somebody, you have to have somebody lined up, or it's typically how you move? Like, I'm gonna break up with you.
Yeah, if I get to that point where when they want to break up to you, I done start talking to somebody else, tap my interests, and they don't want to work nothing out no more.
But okay,
like out of there.
Have you ever, sorry, I'm trying to process this. Have you ever like just broken up with somebody just because you felt that to be the right thing and there was no other interest? It's just like you just felt like it wasn't to monkey branch, because that's what this called, Cheem. It's just actually a term. Like to go from one person to the next. Anyhow, we got to do a part 2 on that. But anyhow, answer that for me, please.
No, I don't think.
You never just.
Nah.
Oof. Oh gosh.
Nah. There gotta be a reason.
It is a reason. This is a deeper reason. I don't got time to go through this today. Yes, it's a reason. Shame, this isn't even the topic. Are you?
Am I bad?
No, it's not. No. Okay, sorry.
Let me know if I'm bad.
No.
I don't want to scare away nobody.
Let me just remind everybody, this is a judgment-free zone. I was a little taken aback. You know what I mean?
I hope I don't scare anybody.
No. Hello, this is a judgment-free zone. And by the way, the word of the night is for everybody watching as well. So if you don't have Kabisa, if you have water or whatever juice or anything that you want to take a sip on, anytime we say the word X, then you go right ahead and take a sip with us, because I need a sip, okay? Because you just
A lot, yeah.
If you are looking for real, authentic halal food, I'm talking about no shortcuts, no compromises, 100% halal. I'm talking about serve fresh, made to order. You could come and you could dine in, you could call, you could take out, you could send a message on WhatsApp, whatever you want to do. If you're looking for lunch for yourself, dinner for your family, Halal Eats has something for you. They got pizza. They got tacos, they got burgers, chicken sandwiches, fish sandwiches, kebab platters. I mean, what else could you possibly want? You want a salad? They got you covered. Make sure you're following Halal Eats on social media at Halal Eats Barbados. And of course, they're on Instagram and they're on TikTok as well. So the next time you are in Barbados, and you were looking for authentic halal food, look no further than Halal Eats. Quickly, I gotta go through this. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that, because you're single, but can you really handle being alone? Meaning, like, without an orbiter, without somebody messaging you good morning, without women around you. Can you be just
I can't
single?
function. I can't function if I don't got no women around me. I am a women's man. I'm a ladies man. I gotta have something. Even I go have some boy there give me a little sign, or just some boy that I could be texting, something. I alone, nah. I mean, I can't do that.
Gonna go ahead and take another sip.
I can't
Somebody say X. Somebody in the back said X. Only reason this is standing out to me, oh my gosh, is because I feel, not that I've been similar, but I feel in certain ways I've been similar.
Right.
I'm just in a different space now, where something hit me, like I realized, like, wait a minute. It's either I'm coming out of something, going into something,
or just got something
somebody
there
around,
right?
And I like intentionally was just like, yeah, nah, I need to breathe. And I feel like, so we're having this conversation is like, I'm hearing it loud and clear then. I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
Because it took me so long to just
alone.
get to a space of, or even recognizing that it's an issue for me. Not to say it's an issue for anybody else. Right. But to be able to be okay with being alone, be okay with being single, to go to the gym, go to therapy, go to church if you need to go to church, talk to your friends, go for walks, get a puppy, I don't know. But really have that time to be alone, because what I felt in a realization that I had, I won't say when I had this realization, just in case it was last week, time. Yeah. Anybody clocking time?
It was last week,
yeah. I realized that when being in this space of constantly having somebody in the orbit and not taking the time out, you really do miss a lot of red flags. You attach to people who aren't the healthiest for you. I think the best place to be is fully being, we're going to get back to the full topic, but fully being okay with being by yourself.
Until you get horny.
It's, hey. And even then, I feel like the strongest thing to do is that. And I feel like most people don't have, and this is not a shot, no pun intended, a shot or anything. I feel like most people don't have the discipline to do that.
I damn sure don't.
Yeah. So it's like, it's literally also
if I want something 3 o'clock in the morning, I want some.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, but I feel like even that, like, to
working on it,
do your thing. I'm just saying, I just noticed something, and it's something that I was personally connecting. And I think sometimes some people, if you have the strength Okay? Sometimes it may make sense, especially if you just got out of a breakup, not necessarily your situation. Just breathe. It's okay to just breathe. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to not answer the phone or just tell people, like, I just need 3 months just to breathe. You know what I mean? He's in a single man era.
The kind of person I really have these spurts where, like, I really ghost everybody. I don't talk to nobody. Friends,
now we getting
family.
into ghosting.
I have my days when I do that. So if I do that, I do that already. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
Lord.
you know, when I want somebody, because I have my days where, like, I wake up and I don't feel like talking to nobody at all. So I would not reply to nobody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call anybody. You know,
Yeah.
something like that. So I like to be with myself. You know, so I have those days too.
That is so okay. So let me get back to the breakup, which is why we started this thing. So sorry, I just went on to accountability, ghosting.
Sorry, I just said that because I wanted a shot.
Went into everything. Oh gosh. Okay. The breakup. So before you break up, you already have somebody lined up. You already have somebody lined up. And does the other person know that, or you just you just move?
Yeah, I mean, if I were you, I can do whatever to respect you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna overdo that morning, but I know in my head that I like that person, or I might know that person like me, but I ain't gonna overstep and do. But once you,
yeah. Do you feel and do you believe that one day the woman of your dreams, you're not even looking for her, she just shows up? Do you think that you will be capable of cutting off all these orbiters and the people that you call at 2:00 in the morning and all that?
Yeah, if the woman got enough, like, if you
not good enough. Okay, sorry.
If you, like, you know, like, if I'm getting everything, like, I need from you, then possibly.
Not possibly.
Possibly. Very high chance. 90%.
90%.
Don't leave it 10% there space.
Not even 99?
Nah, I'll give it 94. Give it 6%.
Wait. The woman of I don't even know who she is, but the woman of your dreams. Mm-hmm. So that means
sometimes the person in your dreams don't even want you. So sometimes you're gonna have the person that you need.
No. Hello. This is between the lines. We are creating the world right now. This is the woman. She is the woman of your dreams. Anything you can think about, she is cool with you going out partying. She will hold you down. Like if you didn't get bookings for the year, she's like, nah, I got that.
Okay.
And will never throw anything in your face. She's submissive to you. I'm painting the perfect woman. She cook whatever the things that you want her to do, she gonna do.
I'm very honest, right? For a certain amount of time, yeah. I don't want something like I can't keep a woman for long or something. But for a certain amount of time, yeah. Until like I might fly somewhere and see. Oh shit! I might fly somewhere in the next country and see something that I like. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time. Women can handle
X.
Like, you know, X. Look at Neo. Neo got like 4 wives and they all go with it. Why we all can't be like Neo?
No, this is very true. You know what?
Why we all can't be like Neo?
Let's get to that because this is like you. Thank you.
Nobody judges him.
No. You made an excellent point. Thank you for bringing that up because if we were talking about monogamy, which we were, which is why my heart was going crazy. Okay, I just gotta breathe for a second. So basically, because I want to get into, we could get into polyamory quickly, but in monogamy, you're essentially saying that the perfect, woman of your dreams. I'm telling you everything that you can think about. You have her, and you just said you think you could be faithful to her or committed to her for a time.
Yeah, I could be faithful, committed, truthful.
For a time.
Yeah.
What's the time? What do you think that time is?
I don't really have a stamp on it. It really just depends on we humans, right? We ain't gonna like the same person for the rest of your life. We want to believe that we could like somebody and be married for 100 years. That's not true. You can get tired of that same thing after a while, and it happens. It's life. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you know, sometimes I might want to go have fun, you know,
Yeah.
experience something else, you know what I mean? But that don't necessarily mean that, you know, I trying to like diss my woman or I don't love my woman or things. Sometimes you just might just want to have fun and come back home to you, woman. You love caring woman. And, you know what I mean? And not every woman can really understand that, you know. And at the rate that I see women as an artist, it's very, 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 very hard to be disciplined. Yeah. No matter how much you try to, I tried to be the best disciplined before, you know, I try to do it, but it's very, very hard. At the rate you see it, I'm seeing women, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you're not gonna find that one person that you're with beautiful, that only person you're gonna find beautiful. You're gonna be attracted to other people, you know. So it's really up to the understanding of what we got going on is how long I stay.
Now, since the 1970s, the Bionic shop has been supplying Barbadians with the very best in fashion. Now, I'm talking about workwear, event wear, holidays, and everything in between. The Bionic shop has you covered. Every kind of suit you could think about. I'm talking about diamante suits. Do you like velvet? They got velvet suits, plenty of different colors. Even if you want plaid, they got you covered as well. Not just suits, of course. You got nice shirts, you got casual shirts, you have shorts, you have jeans, everything inside of the Bionic shop. You got nice shoes as well. And don't forget about the accessories, okay? You got gloves, you got scarves, you got ties, you got socks, you even have undergarments, okay? Everything you need and more inside of the Bionic shop. Make sure the next time you are in Bridgetown, Barbados, of course, on Broad Street, located right next door to Soul Addiction, you have the Bionic shop. Of course, make sure you're following the Bionic shop on social media as well at the Bionic shop. I respect that. I should say, and I hear you, because what I respect is the fact that that's your truth. Whatever your truth is, regardless, I respect the fact that you're just saying and cool with it. There's also another side to this, which has nothing to do with the topic at hand. We've been all over the place, Cheem. Thank you very much. It was supposed to be about breakups. Now we're into polyamory. I don't know how we got here. So yeah, let's get into that quick, because I could talk these things. It's not for me, meaning open relationships are not for me.
Right.
I know.
Have you tried it?
Kinda. But meaning I was asked to participate.
Okay.
Or not participate, but somebody else had a thing.
Right.
And a thing. Right. And I was like, yeah, that's not for me. Quick song. But I do respect people. I have a respect for people who are into them, and I know that sounds crazy, but what is weird to me is that some people, not all people, are okay with being in a relationship, and they can wrap their heads around people cheating, but they can't wrap their head around people being in a relationship who have a conversation, who are open and honest with each other, literally, and say, hey, I saw this person, I'm interested, like, you know. So to me, and I've met people who could do that, like a man, woman, whatever, and if they're cool with it, I think that's pretty cool, because they seem to have more communication than most couples that I actually know.
I think it's cool, and not saying that I want to have 4 wives like Neo, but you know, like.
But it could be 6. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just want to get one off, and I might never see you again or talk to you again, so I just want to get that one off. It's not that you can tap me away from my wife, and that's sometimes women gotta understand the way that men does work. We don't do this with feelings. Women do. We don't do this with feelings. I could do that and not talk to you ever again.
I know some women out there who don't have any feelings.
They got some women out there for sure. But it's more men than women,
it's
for
true.
Sure.
But they
naturally.
True, but there are definitely women who are down for that. Like, for sure. So would you, or do you assume that a woman can't be like that, or do you understand that there are women who
be like that, but naturally how women built? That's just a natural thing for women to have feelings when it comes towards things. But like that. You
never met a woman who is down to be in a polyamorous relationship or open? Because there are women out there who are down. Like, there are women
I never
literally
met
down.
One, but I know some. Yeah, I have friends that are in.
Right, so you know it exists.
Right, I know it exists.
So do you think that's the best path? Not to say it's written in stone, but do you think that's the best path for you to be in an open relationship?
My friends look pretty happy to me.
That are in open relationships.
Yeah, they look pretty happy to me. I mean, once you have the communication, I feel like, it's like you know, if he's hitting another girl up, 9 times out of 10 she knows, or she's helping him hit the girl up. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like once you're all in coherence, I think, you know, it won't be a problem. So
that's your thing. Do you think it would be more open or polyamorous? Because that's two different things. Do you know the difference?
Yeah.
And hello. Because I don't like when people say polygamy. Polygamy and polyamory are two different things. Let me just... use GPT. Don't come to me, okay? You Google that and you figure it out. I'm telling you it's the difference. But right now, do you know the difference between open relationships and polyamory?
Open relationship, you know, like you're allowed to talk to other people. I mean, it's not as serious as the other, but
polyamory.
Right? But polyamory is more like you're in an actual serious, committed thing going on with all those people. You know what I'm saying? But you know, more open relationship, you could just fool around and thing. But you know.
And open relationships have different rules for different couples. Like some couples could be free, and the couple that I was referring to before, they check in with each other to say like, hey, I was at the supermarket.
Right.
I saw Tim. Tim was cute.
Right.
I'm trying to see what Tim talking about. What's up? Like, you know. And then the partner is like, yeah, nah, let me see Tim. I ain't feeling Tim. So then it's a no.
Right.
Or like, all right, yeah, all right, cool. So that's everybody has different styles and rules. Why do you think that people are so can't wrap their heads around that, like those lifestyles?
Because it's just the way that society met things, you know. Society met things that, you know, it's supposed to be with one person, and if, you know, you do something with that person, you cheater, and, you know, all that. It's the way society made us think, you know. Which
is crazy.
Yeah.
Because where are we right now? Like, what country are we in?
Barbados.
Shout out to my ancestors. But I've heard some stories. Okay. No disrespect to any of my family members. Shout out to my dad. Rest in peace to my father. But I've heard some things. Like, so just because, you know what I mean, it was happening.
Definitely was.
It's always been happening. Don't tell me you don't know, you got half brother, a half cousin, a half this, an uncle you never heard about, and think you go to a funeral and you like, who is that? Who is that?
It's true.
Right. So I feel like that's the part I can't get over, is the fact that people are like, I don't want to say hypocritical. I don't want to make it too, but it is a little hypocrisy in that.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah. So anyhow, I don't know how. Cheem, let me get onto a game or something, because you got me on. How we get here? We good? Where you come from?
Don't give me that face.
No, I'm saying, like, where did you come from? I didn't expect this conversation today at all.
Dropped me out of the sky or something. I don't know.
Where did you come from? This conversation, I never want to hold these cards again in my life. Who needs these cards? No, I want to, because there was a thing I wanted to do at the very end. Hold on, but I feel like I got all the answers to this. I'm not answering anything. This is all for you. That was really good. How do you feel?
I feel good, you know. I feel like I got some stuff off my chest, and I feel like any woman that didn't understand me that could watch this, hopefully you understand.
And I need all the women.
I need all the clips when you post it. Quite posting them on purpose.
Hello. So hello. Hi. How are you?
Oh boy.
This wasn't. I'm just an innocent bystander in this. You know, I just gave him a little platform for him to express himself.
To tell the truth, you know?
To tell the truth. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just need to hear the truth. You know, even if it's hard to accept that. Okay, I'm here to hold your hand through this journey of Cheem. There you go. You ready for some questions?
I'm ready. Drum roll.
I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I feel like I know the answers because I had this conversation with you. But anyhow, I'll ask it anyway. Oh, you got to have your drink ready. Do you even have any more of your drink left? Because I ain't sure. You just...
I'm taking a shot for everything.
Okay. Have you ever stayed in a relationship longer than you should have because you were benefiting from it? Sip if you don't want to admit it.
No, I have. I actually have. I have.
You have?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean... Getting something from it, you know. I mean, yeah, getting, you know.
Okay.
I don't want to be too vulgar.
Have you ever stayed in a relationship longer than you should have because you were benefiting from it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was benefiting from, you know.
Have you ever broken up with somebody but secretly expected them to chase you?
All the time. All the time.
All right.
So I'm gonna break up with you,
Who needs
and
the
you're
cards?
not gonna try?
We-
You're not gonna try to come back a little bit and make me feel better?
If I had a red flag, she would just be like, I need 10 red flags in here today.
I think we all like that as people, though. We like that.
Yeah, but that was just
Even
like,
women say they're done with you, then they'll block you on like 3 or 4 social media so you can write them on the 4th one and reach back out. You know how women get it.
it's true, but the way you just said it, I mean, I feel like the way you said it just felt toxic. You know what I'm saying? It just was like, this is just toxic. Let me get one more in here, then we gotta go, because I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. I know the answer is yes. Let me go. I'm gonna read the question and I'm gonna answer it for you and I'm gonna sit for you. Have you ever posted something intentionally so your ex would see it?
For sure. We're gonna take a drink for that.
I can't even speak.
I actually had an ex. Quick story. I actually had an ex that before, like when I was trying my music stuff and it was like still new in it, we had broken up and she told me that what she said? She said that I have nothing to give.
She has nothing to give,
She
or
told
you?
me that. She said I don't really have nothing to give, you know. And when my first song bust and you know I was all over the world traveling, I was damn sure posting so she could see everything.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing to give. You gonna see now.
You gonna take that.
I got everything to give
gonna
now.
take that.
You better take that back.
Cheem, big up yourself. Thank you so much
you, of
for
course. It's
passing
always
through
love. It's
between
love
the
all the time.
lines. That was amazing. I didn't expect it. So that means when you're back into 246, you got to come back to between the lines.
For sure, I gotta come back. We got more stuff to talk about that I ain't get off my chest yet.
Oh yeah. And where can everybody follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at Cheem again, CHEEM again. YouTube, everything is DJ CHEEM.
That's why it's DJ, because you calling, you saying DJ.
Yeah,
See,
because
you messing me up
that
now.
was the artist name that Brownie built, so I didn't want to take off the DJ. So
I got you. But Cheem, that was a wonderful interview. Not interview. That wasn't an interview. That was a conversation.
Great
We didn't do
conversation.
interviews.
Right.
So thank you to everybody who tuned in to Between the Lines. Remember, every single Tuesday, 8 p.m., we are here on YouTube, Spotify, all that good stuff. I have a feeling this episode is going to get played over and over and over. Shout out to our partners for making it happen. The Bionic Shop, Halal Eats, Kabila Energy Drink, of course, Interior Avenue Inc., and oh my goodness, Vibrant Boutique. Hey, how can I forget? This fit, I got another one, just similar, different colors. I was like, you know me, Brianna, big up yourself. Shout out to Vibrant Boutique once again for hooking me up. And of course, Caribbean Elite Magazine. Do not forget the Heartline. We're coming out with a really amazing article where you can ask questions. You can send an email to betweenthelines.vayne@gmail.com. Ask me anything. If you want to sponsor, whatever you want to do. If you just want some advice, I mean, I'm not an expert, but I can give you something. I may call Cheem and say, hey, Cheem, you know what I mean? You can get some advice from Cheem. And there you go. And then make sure you're following us on Instagram at Between the Lines Vayne. Did I say everything? I feel like I said, hold on,
Big up the
team.
camera crew in the back, you don't know?
And that's a
camera
wrap.
crew.
That's a wrap. Later.
Good episode.